In just 1 month, the island village of Caye Caulker will make history by hosting the first ever cannabis referendum in Belize. It's an issue that has been discussed across the country, but now, through a movement started by one man, the referendum has been approved. Village Councillor Ilya Rosado gathered over 300 signatures on a petition to take the issue to a vote. He says the idea was sparked by his desire to help the residents of his community.
My community has many needs, and most of that are things like infrastructure. I have people in my community living without water, electricity. We need proper streets. Our schools need help in terms of their own facilities, their own infrastructure, and we never have enough revenue to be able to render the assistance that I'd like to help. And one of the things that I came up with as a possibility was seeing if we can use this as a way to get additional revenue for our community.
Rosada's vision is to create a regulated taxable industry so a portion of the revenue can be invested back into the island. He also foresees that this industry will help eliminate the amount of black market cannabis available in Belize.
I definitely don't want to see this out in the open all over the streets or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I think that's the issue right now. It's a problem that we have, and if with proper regulation, just like there are laws against public drinking, we can have strict laws against having this out in the open in public.
The movement for the legalization of cannabis on the island has received support from the Minister of New Growth Industries, Karim Musa. He says that law enforcement will be able to better track the movement of the drug from seed to dispensary to consumer.
What is a concern to me is the illegal trade of cannabis coming from Mexico every single day, endangering the lives of our young men, especially in Belize City, causing all of these rivals, causing all of these conflicts. And so, in my opinion, I view the Caye Caulker referendum as a bold initiative by a tourist destination that's saying, hey, tourism is great, but we want to complement it with something. We want to complement it with a regulated industry that keeps cannabis away from young people.
Musa says the industry could boost tourism and curb drug crimes. But not everyone in government agrees. On Thursday, PM John Britney announced plans to review the Referendum Act to prevent local voices from triggering national consequences. Minister Louis Zabané echoed the concern.
I believe they have heard that that process will need to go through, but that the law is being revised, and we will be looking at that at the next House meeting.
For you, does it have any constitutional implications?
Well, yes, in the sense that, as Prime Minister had mentioned, it has national implications being decided upon by a small community. And so I don't think that was the purpose that was trying to be achieved by the Act. And I think then now we have to improve it so that small communities can deal with issues related to their communities, but then national issues have to be dealt with at a national level.
While Rosado acknowledges the concern of several members of the government, he maintains that the referendum is in the best interest of Caye Caulker residents. He says that it's not about voting yes, it's about having a choice.
They are the leaders of this country. I'm just at a local level, and they will need to make the decisions that they believe is right for the entire country. I'm focused on my own community because this is the community that chose me as one of their leaders. So my loyalty lies with the people who chose me, and I am very humbled by that fact.
Musa further stressed that if implemented, the island would establish special zones for consumption of cannabis. He says that he does not believe the industry would make policing the movement of cannabis more difficult on the mainland.
There are special zones and special areas created all the time across Belize, whether it's the Corozal Free Zone, whether it's Harvest Key, whether it's different EPZs or DPAs throughout the country. Caye Caulker would be a cannabis destination designated as such, sort of like a little Amsterdam, if you will. And so the cannabis that is produced there will be sold there, small quantities. So you cannot expect that it will then get across the country. And if it does, like I said, there is an illegal trade that has tons more illegal cannabis, which we don't know the safety of that. And so that's another added bonus to this, is that we'll get safe products, tested products, as opposed to what is coming in from Mexico right now.
Whether the vote is yes or no is yet to be determined, but the island has already made history for the entirety of Belize. Britney Gordon for News 5.